I came to this realization of a theory about how terraforming works and how to get not terraforming, but how to get the 5 star in particular. And I've watched a couple of YouTube videos on spacing and doing things like that. Talking to Isabel. Now, I spent about 2 to 3 weeks working a lot on my island on trying to fix up things, building things, organize things to get things to how I want my island to look. And I actually got frustrated last night because a few nights ago I hosted a maze, like kind of like a maze race for like a million bells with a bunch of my friends. And in order to do that, I had to take away some things. So I took down some flowers, I took down some trees just to like have certain areas open and for what I needed it for. Now, in the process, I was trying to get the 5 star. I was listening to Isabel on her ideas and stuff. So coming like after that day of the race and all, it was Sunday, I believe. So I had turnips on the floor because I'm in the stock trades and all. And I went to talk to Isabel again because I am continuously working on this 5 star. Now, I talked to Isabel and she's like, I have stuff all over the floor. So I'm thinking, okay, now the way my island looks so far, I have a lot of things that people are saying on YouTube that are necessary to have the 5 star. The only issue I'm having is probably a couple of weeds on the floor, some branches, and my turnips all over the place. So last night, after I sowed the last of my turnips, and picked up all the tree branches and double checked my entire island for any kind of weeds or anything like that, I went to Isabel, and this is where what started to frustrate me. So I talked to Isabel and she tells me, oh, what would make this island great? You got a 5 star, you got a 4 star, but to make it better you should add more flowers. Now that upset me because in order to make the maze competition that I made, I had to take down about maybe 100 to 150 flowers. So it was a little frustrating just thinking that I have to, buy more seeds and replant all those flowers again in areas that I actually didn't want flowers in, because the area that my museum is at right now is where I had about 100 to 150 extra flowers, but I didn't want that. So all in all, that's when I started to get frustrated. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to listen to exactly what Isabel says. I'm not going to listen to any of the YouTube videos of having X amount of trees, X amount of flowers, X amount of spacing and all that. Like, I'm just going to listen to exactly what Isabel says and do things my way. Because all in all, when I'm done with my... Like, I just wanted the 5 star for the watering can. When I'm done with my island, I want it how I want it. And that's how everybody should have their island, right? So, I shouldn't have to have X amount of trees or X amount of flowers if that's not what I want on my island, So before we start taking a look at my island, I just want to show you that I do have a 5 star right now and show you what I did to get this 5 star. Personally, I feel like this way is the easiest way to get the 5 star. Quick. All right, so now we're going to talk to Isabel right now. You're going to see what she thinks of my island. Let's talk island evals. Let's see what she says. Oh wow, look at that. Pickle Rick is at a 5 star rating. Beautiful. Alright, let's see what the villagers have said. I've got real strong feelings about that island. It's such a catch. As soon as I made landfall, I knew I was hooked. Even the scale of the place, schools, the rest, plus everyone's there like my chum. Yeah, it's fantastic. Nyuk. Okay. So, Isabel approves, right? Let me see if you guys approve of this island. And, matter of fact, before we even go to the island, I'll tell you the things that I bought. Because I've also seen on videos, you have to have a certain amount of Nook purchases, like all these different ideas on what's necessary for the 5 star. And to be honest, I feel like a lot of the things that are being put out there on what's necessary to get the 5 star, to get the Nooks and Cranny upgrade, I think it's all not true. Because, for instance, the Nook and Cranny store, right? I had my store before I finished playing for 30 days. So I actually got my store at the 14th day mark, and I believe that I got the store by spending 1,000,000 bells. I could be wrong, but I pretty much got the notification of the store 2 days after I bought a crown. So I spent $1.2 million, 1.2 million bells on a crown, and then Isabel said that they're gonna give me that upgrade. Now that was after 14 days of gameplay. So I didn't play for 30 days. Yes, I did spend over 200,000 bells, but I think that that theory is not correct. But now let's go back to get back to this 5-star, because that's what this is about. So anyways, so it says here, like, I'll show you the things that I purchased on my island that I display. So none of this I've displayed. I don't have any of this. I do have it in my, I have some of these things in my inventory, like the snack machine and the drink machine, but I didn't buy not even 50% of these items. Yeah, I did buy the statue, the pool, but that was it. Now that you've seen what I've purchased from the Nook store, so you know that you don't need to grind like crazy to get Nook miles and spend everything in that section. But now let's get to my actual island. Let me show you guys what got me this 5. Oh snap, we got Celeste tonight. Oh, that's beautiful. But anyways, back to my island. So I'll tell you what got me really frustrated. So she tells me, wait, let me put this away. I got some stars tonight. So she tells me that I need more furniture. So I got so fed up that I said, you know what? You want furniture? You got it. And this is my furniture. Now, I saw videos on YouTube with people saying, oh, you know, you have to have the spacing correct. You want to make sure that nothing's too cluttered. And I don't know about you guys, but this does not seem too feng shui, if you know what I'm saying. You know, like, I just threw stuff all around because I was so fed up with her idea of a 5-star and what's necessary. And so, like, that's one section, right? Then after I threw a bunch of stuff all over the place, she comes and says, oh, this is great. Now you need some flowers. So once again, you know, now this is all out of frustration. I'm like, I did all this last night out of full frustration because I was tired of, you know, spending a lot of my time and stressing over the fact that I needed to make my island to her standards, when at the end of the day, this is our island. You should make it how you want it. And I just wanted the watering can. So ultimately, if you just want to get the watering can and then, you know, create your island how you want it, that's what you should do. I have Sahara too. So I planted a bunch of flowers just all over here. You know, not caring about the kind of flower, just putting them all around here. Then she said I needed some trees. So I went into my storage, I grabbed a couple of fruits, and I just dropped some fruit trees around here, you know? And then I think there was another area that I kind of like messed around with. And that is up here. See, like this is like the way this area is the type of things I was doing at first to try to get the 5-star, and I was at 4-star for 3 weeks straight. Now look at this. Look at all this stuff around. Oh, ooh, we got 2 of these bad boys. We missed one. Oh well. All right. So, oh my gosh, so many stars tonight. So many stars. All right. So now I'm gonna go to my house, and I'm gonna show you just the front of my house, and then we're just gonna make a quick tour around the whole island. Oh no, I missed out. All right, we're gonna do a quick tour of the whole island just to show you guys what my 5-star looks like. Now, I'm not gonna keep my island like this. Of course, I don't want it to look like this. I just wanted the watering can, and I was fed up with Isabel. I think her theory or her idea of a 5-star is nonsense. And yeah. So come over here. Now this is stuff that I actually worked on. This is my little farming area over here. Trying to farm some hybrid reds so I can get a blue rose. Still haven't got that. Been trying about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks now. Now this is my museum area. This is what I've been working on recently. It's not done yet. It's still under construction, but you guys have an idea of, you know, what I'm trying to do here. As you can see, I need to move this stairwell right here. Now this stuff, all this stuff here is stuff that I actually have been working on. Like, this is what I really want from my island. From the museum down to this little playground. I have a mini garden in there, you know, basketball court, some billiards and ping pong. Don't know if I'm going to keep that there. I might create a game room. But then we have like a little workout area, a little outdoor workout area, you know, some rock climbing, pull-up bars, speed bag, punching bag, some water if you get thirsty. And ooh, so many. Oh, I'm gonna be living lovely tomorrow with some fragments. Okay. And then we come back here. This is the main part of my island, the center of the island. And as you can see, I just have stuff thrown all over the place. There's, you know, now I can't say it's the same for the HHA ratings in your house, but like nothing's in order. Things are all out of the place. You know, you have different kinds of couches next to each other. Tables is not organized at all. It's, oh my gosh, that table cost me that fragment. But yeah, everything is all out of place. I just literally threw everything around. Now this to me is what I call clutter. Yeah, you don't have everything, you know, directly next to each other. Like, it's not all in a row where you can't walk. But yeah, look how cluttered this is. You can't walk in here. You can't walk through there. You have to walk around over here. It's disgusting. I'm definitely not gonna keep this island as it is, as you know, as I've said. But over here now, these are all my extra flowers. I didn't want to keep these here, but I also didn't want to throw them away because Isabel was saying, oh, I need more flowers. So why am I going to take these flowers down if you're asking me to put up more anyways? So eventually these are going to go, but that's just some of my flowers there. This is the entrance to my airport. This is my nooks and cranny. And then some more flowers because Isabel kept saying you need more flowers. And then right here is my Mabel store. And this is my neighborhood where I have all my houses. Now, I actually just noticed today that the spacing over here is not aligned with the spacing up here. So I might be fixing that. That's some extra money I can give Mr. Nook, Mr. Tom. But anyway, so like that basically just shows you how my island looks and that I do have a 5-star. Now, once again, everyone, I say, if you want that watering can, don't stress out. Don't, you know, spend hours of your time, you know, making everything perfect and having everything aligned. I'll even take a look at the map real quick just to show you that nothing's symmetrical. You know, see, I have all the houses in one area, and the way my island look, everything is open. You know, I have the museum on the left side all by itself. I have the campsite right next to the neighborhood. I have Mabel store, you know, in the far right. Everything's all over the place, right? Nothing's even organized, anything like that. But at the end of the day, I did get that 5-star. So yeah, this is basically it. My theory is the purpose, what the game is looking for to get the 5-star. Now, this is a theory. I don't know. I'm not, you know, I didn't data mine or anything like that. This is just an idea based on how I got my 5-star. But I think the way you get your 5-star is to just have as little empty space as possible. Now, once again, I don't mean, you know, putting 1,000 flower beds out here. No, I just mean like you don't want to have any empty spaces, because before when I had the 4 stars, I had all the qualifications that I read online that you would need. Like, I think it said 200 fences and 60 pieces of furniture. I forgot what other things, but yeah, I had all of that and I still didn't get it. But what I didn't have was anything out here. Everywhere where you see all this clutter and open and cluttered space was all empty, because I was working on trying to, you know, really organize my island to what I wanted. Now, at the same time, I did want to get that 5-star, and having that watering can would have definitely helped me with my garden. But when I came up with this idea, I just said, you know what? All right, Isabel says she needs trees. So then I grabbed a bunch of fruits and I just found an open space and just planted all the fruits there. And then I saw this open space and she needed furniture, so I just threw a bunch of furniture here, not even looking at what goes where, if I needed chairs over here. No, I just literally went into my pockets, clicked something, dropped it, clicked something, and not dropped it, placed it. And I just placed things around until my pockets were empty or the area was clear, and then I moved on to the next area. And then after I finished an area, I would go back to Isabel and she would say, oh, you need flowers. So I'd say, okay, you need flowers? Okay. Then I went to Nooks and Cranny, bought a bunch of seeds, and planted a bunch of flowers. But yeah, basically that's it. This is my island. Oh, I guess there is one more thing I can show you that I don't think I'm going to keep it like this, but it is a section of this island that I haven't shown you guys. But it's basically my celestial area. Where now, I kind of have it organized. This was more like this was a rush job because it was for the maze competition that I had with everybody. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like this, but I just actually made it like this just so running was difficult through here. Because during the maze, I had some celestial DIYs that were for free for anyone who found this area. But I made it so like you can't get all at once. So if 3 people are running in here, chances are they're only going to get 1 out of the 4 or 5 DIYs that I put up here, just to give everyone a fair shot and, keep everybody happy. But that's pretty much it, everybody. That's my idea of a 5-star. So once again, if you're having trouble with getting a 5-star, I would first look at the layout of your island, see how much empty space you have, and I would just talk to Isabel, ask her what you need, and just put whatever she says you need just in the area. I wouldn't say organize it. You do that afterwards. Like right now, I'm going to start picking up all the garbage I have all over this island. And I'm going to put it back in storage, and little by little, I'm going to go back to organizing my island how I want it to. But I'm not going to have trees, and I'm not going to have all these extra flowers that I don't like out, because this is my island. And at the end of the day, it's an interpretation of us. And I want my island to be how I want it. So, being that I have the 5-star, I don't need to worry about that yet. I can make the island how I want it. And then if I get bored, I can see what Isabel thinks, and if my interpretation of a beautiful island is up to Isabel's standards. So that's pretty much it, everybody. I just wanted to give you guys this idea of mine on how to actually get a 5-star and how I got my 5-star. Now, the reason why I titled this video "How to Easily Get a 5-Star Without Stress" is because I did all of this stuff that you're seeing. Not this over here, but like where you see stuff placed all over the place. I did it in literally like 15-20 minutes. I just ran upstairs, grabbed a bunch of stuff, didn't even look through my stuff. I just went into my storage. I clicked everything that was in my storage, like all of my furniture, and I just filled my pockets and dumped them all over the place. And I just kept doing that, seeing Isabel. If she said I needed flowers, then I would go to the store, buy some flowers, and then pretty much fill up all the empty spaces. But that's pretty much it. I might play a little bit tonight, maybe some live streaming. But I just wanted to show this quick video and explain my theory on how to actually get a 5-star. Without all the stress, without having to, organize everything and make everything all nice and pretty. I say take your time with that, no rush. But if you want that golden watering can, that beautiful reward for getting the 5-star, and you just want to do it quick and easy, try out this theory, see if it works. And also, let me know, send me a message or let me know in the comments if this worked for you. Alright, everybody, take it easy. Thank you all for watching, and I really hope this helped. Good luck on that 5-star, guys.